Well, hey guys, we are back and we're going after some February crappie. Now I'm going to be showing you the jig I'm going to use today because it's very important. Last time I was in here, that was the only jig they would bite. I had hand tides, Bobber Garland jigs, all different colors, slab slayers, little baby shad, all different colors, and they would not touch nothing. A little 1.5 inch tube jig, tricolor tube jig, red head, white body, and chartreuse tail. Now the thing was, I had them on a pink headed jig, so there was actually 4 colors there, but it was the only thing that would catch them in this super muddy water. You can only see 4 inches down, guys, but it is cold. We're fixing to have a break in some temperature. We might get up there to that you know, get that water temperature up there about 60, because we're going to have some 70-degree days coming soon. And guess what, guys, these reservoirs, everywhere you go fish, the fish are coming to the bank. The shad are already moving to the banks, so it won't be long. You'll be able to just walk on your local reservoir bank, start looking for some flipping activity on top of the water. You got shad, start slow fishing and get you some nice crappies, guys. Anyway, I'm going to be doing some of that myself and showing you what I'm doing at my local reservoir, but you guys need to get out there and get on some of this action, because you catch some really big slab crappie this time of year. Hopefully we'll catch a few good ones, but right now I know where a few decent slab crappies are. I'm going to get them right now first. Let's go get them. Well guys, let me show you what we're doing. We're just trolling some poles around the boat, and we're going to be casting this pole right here. I got a Thiel crappie cork on my casting rod, couple rubber bobber stoppers, and I got a little twitching power there where I can jiggle that around without moving, making a lot of waves on top of the water. It's kind of like vertical fishing from a distance. But anyway guys, we got us a hot pink jig here, jig head here, size 2 hook, and that's like a 30 seconds. Got a live minnow on there. I need to rehook that. It was kind of tore up. It don't matter if these minnows die or not. I'm going to be operating this thing, so it's going to be moving a lot. So as long as he's a fresh minnow, you're going to do good. Now I have this is the jig right here that's been catching them all. We got a tube jig. It's an 1.5 inch tube jig, red body, tip of the body, white main part of the body, and chartreuse green tail. Awesome color for muddy water. Now this is what I was trying to show everybody. See that jig? Watch it disappear. Boom, it's gone. Not even 4 inches. This is muddy water, guys. So what I'm doing is using the only jig that I have actually found that will succeed in here in this muddy water. My hand tides won't work. All my Bobby Garland jigs, they will not work, but that tube jig is doing good. So I'm going to be starting out with the several poles with that jig on there. I do have some Bobby Garlands of different colors to troll around the boat, but also check this out. This is another jig that's really similar to the one I just got, but this one's just red and white with red speckles on the body. Now it should do good too. That's a famous muddy water crappie jig too, 1.5 inches, and a live minnow on there. But anyway, that's what we're going to start out with, guys, and hopefully we catch us a good mess. Let's see what we can do. Oh, there he is. If I can get him. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's a nice crappie. I gotta get him in the boat. Easy. Come on in here, big boy. Uh-oh. There we go. That's a good one. Wow. Man. That's what we talk about right there. Now, how's that for a first one? That's what I'm talking about. Nice crappie. Let's see what we got on him. Just a hair over 13. Man, that's a good one to start out with. But he, look at that, his scales are kind of rippled there a little bit, like he recovering from a scar or something. But anyway, man, pretty crappie, guys. Yes sir, we'll take him. All the fish that I've got biting to bite have been out in the deeper water. So that just shows me the spawn is not on here. Not yet. Now it may turn on in the middle of the day, but right now it is not on. So, which I knew that. It's only 53-degree water temperatures. They are getting ready. I can guarantee you that. And a guy did you know, he had a very good, I was actually watching another show about the spawn, and the guy had put out his opinion on what degree temperature, you know, 60 degrees. As soon as it hits 60 for 2 or 3 days, you're good to go. And that is true in a lot of places. But they did miss out with something. If you have an unusual weather, that's not necessarily true, because if you're getting really mild weather in the wintertime and it's not just right, because these fish are not dumb. They feel the time change. So they know when the days get long, and when the days get long enough, guess what? That's when they spawn, when they know it's time. Now the water temps will chase them back off their spawning beds, but they'll come right back. So just keep that in mind. When they're not there, it's because the water temps probably changed a little bit and they moved off the bed. They'll come back, just give them time. And then they're gonna be there close to a month guarding the fry, the males are. So the spawn is fixing to be on, but it don't look like it's right yet. I should be seeing bait fish and fish up in there stirring around. I don't, so that tells me they're not spawning yet. That, and that I'm catching crappie out in the deeper water. So there he goes. Oh yeah, come on in here. Here's another good one. Easy. Oh, I finally got one that hit a different jig, guys. That other one hit that jig I was showing y'all. This one's actually hitting, this is a really good color too. This is a Bobby Garland Vegas. Pretty good jig. But yeah, jig in the minnow. Another white crappie. Not too bad. He is 11 and a half. Yes, sir. We'll take it. There he was. Coming straight to me. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, oh, ouch. Apparently I did not have a good hook set on him, and I think I know why. My hook's tweaked just a little bit too far in, so we're gonna pull that out just a hair. That's the only bad thing about using these number 4 hooks, guys. I thought it was a number 6, but that's a number 4 on a big fish. Well, you just seen. But all you got to do is pull that hook out just a little bit like I just did, and that should get him. But yeah, he was a good crappie. We'll throw out and around and see if we can't find another one. We definitely had a good one. See if I see anything with the radar going. Oh, look at that. He's there. I got a little one. Hey, there's a couple in the shallows. I want to keep trying. That's a white crappie too. That's white crappie moved up in the shallow. That's good. Go ahead and you take that minnow. 9 and something. Anyway, later. Anybody home? Yep. Oh, my tip was messed up. Wow, what is this? That's a big fish. Whoa, what is that? Uh-oh. Got a bass. Gotta be a bass. Oh, that's a good bass. Man, I'm trying to get my net under him. I might can net him with my with his mouth. Right here. Look at that! Wow, wow, guys, that's a big old bass. Maybe a 4-pounder. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be a female. Hey, gotta get this a weigh in because that little jig, that little tiny jig just caught this. Let's see if I find a scale. Maybe get a weigh in on this thing. If I can locate a scale. Man, that is a dandy. There we go. I do have a scale. All right. Well, that's a long one too. Tail split. He's spawning, or she. Guys, what do you think the length is? Look here, 19 1/4. Big one. That is a big one. Now I keep a lot of the bass for Chuck, but since it's spawning and that one does look like it's got some egg sacs going on, I might let this one go. But we're gonna give it a little weigh first. Zero it out. Easy, easy. There you go. 401. 401, guys. That's a pretty good bass for a little crappie jig, and it was an 1.5 inch tube jig at that. Alrighty, later. There's a little debris right here. Right about there. Yep, he's there. Whoa, what's this? Now that's a keeper size crappie right there. That's what we're talking about. Another good white crappie. Look at that, man. They loving that jig, guys. And it's basically, I mean, I did catch a crappie on one of the Bobby Garlands, but I'm not catching nothing except on them colors. All right, let's see what we got. Almost 11 3/4. Nice, pretty white crappie. We'll take him. Try this one more time. Go this way. Oh yeah, right here. Right here, we gotta try these twigs right here. Oh, we made it across. Look at that. It was there. Oh, a good one. Oh man, a good one. I gotta pull him on in. I can't get to the net. Man, that's a good one. That's a black crappie there. All right, we don't want to get too close. Oh yeah, almost 10 3/4. That's a good black crappie, guys. We'll take him. There he goes. Oh, good one. Easy, easy. He might be a keeper. He's a keeper. He just wasn't a big one like we just got through catching. 10 1/2. We'll take him. Oh, he is there. Oh, yeah. Come on in here. That's what I'm talking about. Another good white crappie. We take these old keeper size white crappie, that's for sure. He's got a hold of it. And look what color. That's the second time that color. Electric chicken caught another one. I'm gonna say 10 1/2, maybe 11. Yeah, he's almost 11. Another good one. We'll take it. Well, here you go, guys. If you want to get you some of these, I actually found the pack in my tackle box finally. It took me a minute, but there you go. We got these little jigs right here. These are the tricolors. They're 1.5 inches, and there's the name, Little Hustler Crappie Tubes. www.southernpro.com and southernpro.com crappie specialists, made in the USA. Southern Pro Tackle, P.O. Box 425, Brooklyn, Arkansas 72417. As you can see the tag. I don't know if you might be able to scan that and find it, but tricolor, red, white chartreuse. 10 pack, 1.5, 10 count. There you go, guys. Get you some of these muddy water jigs. They're definitely good when it gets really tough to catch anything. Throw some of these on there. There's just something about them they like. Oh, there he goes. Oh, good one. Is he pretty good? I think so. Not a giant, but he is a good crappie. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Man, that's a pretty crappie. He got some good colors on him. Nice, pretty white crappie. All right, let's see what we got. He's almost 11. That's a good one. We'll take him. There he was. I knew there should be one in there. Took a minute to dig him out of there. The black crappie. I don't know if he's quite making a limit, but I mean, he's a good size, hand size crappie. Yeah, he's about almost 9.5. Easy there, bud. Look at this. There we go. And give him another chance to get a little bigger later. Oh, wow. Now we're gonna do it while we're here. I decided to drift up here and drop right back down on this log, because I have a feeling there should be a crappie on this side. He ain't on the other side. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a big fish. I think that's a bass. Oh yeah. Get away from that side over there. Well, it wasn't a crappie. It's a bass. And that's probably why wasn't no crappie there. See? Oh man, this is the second big old bass. Man, Chuck's gonna get mad at me if I let this loose. So I'm having to make a big decision. I let one of them loose. I think I'm gonna hang on to this one. Good grief. Holy moly. That's another one. Another big old bass. Look at that. Let's go. I only got one little bass for him, so I better catch him another one. Almost 19. I bet this one's heavier than the other one. It feels heavy. The other one's right at 4. Let's give him this a little weight check here. Well, it's not as heavy. Oh, wait a minute. It locked up on me too quick. Okay. There we go. Yeah, not quite. 387. That's a good one. Well, this one's going on his grill. He's a good one. We'll take it. Alrighty. Ah, that wind is horrible. All right. The wind got me on that cast. I'm gonna cast one more time. I'm trying to get on this log. There we go. Pull down this log and see if we can't find a crappie laying on a limb or on the log that goes underwater. If I can get him, he's oh, that's a pretty good fish. Wow, that is a real good one. Let me get my net if I can get him close enough. Oh, he's not bad, guys. That's a pretty good crappie right there. Oh, man. Wow. He's solid. That's a good one. Man. Look at the back on him. Solid fish. Guys, he is almost, look at that. Almost 14. He's a little over 13 3/4. He's almost a 14 incher. That's a good one. Yes, sir. I'm loving that. We'll take him. Oh, I ain't got him yet. He's a little guy. No wonder I couldn't set the hook good. Little black crappie. But they like that color. That's an awesome color. Later. Well, guys, we're not done yet. We're going to try to catch us a what I call a dark 30 crappie. That's the last crappie of the day. We'll see what happens. But look at what we got so far. We got us a nice cooler full of some slab crappies. That's a big old boy there. That's another good big one. They're all pretty decent. Anyway, there's a 4-pound bass in there too, guys. Almost 4 pounds. Anyway, we did real good, and we're going to be back with some more. It should be hitting pretty good for the spring coming up. I'm waiting for them to move in the shallows. It should happen soon. We'll see what happens. I appreciate you watching. Later. Well, guys, it's getting that time of day, so I'm going to try for that dark 30 crappie. I like to catch me one more. Just as I'm exiting everything. So I put my other poles up. We're going to slip in here and see if we can't catch us one of these shallow water crappies. Because I know some of them starting, some of the pre-spawners are here. We caught some just a few minutes ago. So anyway, we're going to give them another try. See if there's any more moving in here. See if we can find that dark 30 crappie. Oh yeah, right there. We about got snagged, but there's another little stub or something right there. He's there. If I can hang on to him. Oh yeah. I guess we got the dark 30 crappie. So early we might have to try again. Oh, that's a pretty black crappie. He should be a keeper. He's gonna be real close to 10. Yeah, right about 10. We'll take it. So I know they can see this one. Ain't no doubt. I thought it was right there and she was gone with it. Some good moves though. Do it again. There he is. Oh, that's a bass. That ain't a bass? Yeah, I was going to say, that had to be a bass. Got you on this old ultralight. We like them a little bit bigger. Little bass. Maybe. Black crappie, they live back here anyhow. But them white crappie, they usually stay in the deep. And when they move into the shallows like that. Oh yeah, oh, what we got? Man, it's another good fish. Oh, I think that's a bass. This might be more of my keeper size bass right here. We done caught a few good bass today. Yeah, that one's, we like a little bit bigger, but I am gonna start keeping a couple of them because it looks like we might catch a few. That one's about 12 and a half. We'll take them.